Hey guys, this is a quick preview of Caribbean Airlines' Boeing 737 MAX 8 or Dash 8, whatever you want to call it. Didn't get much video because it was just a short 35-minute flight from Trinidad to Barbados. So come along with me. So this is Caribbean Plus. It's just $10 more on short flights, and it offers up to 38 inches of seat pitch. A lot of room for flights that are long if you don't want to pay for business class. However, I'd avoid row 9 because there's a missing window. Row 10 has limited space because it's by the emergency exit, and row 5 has limited foot space because of the bulkhead. So because of the short flying time, there really isn't much to review on this flight. However, I'd just like to say that, the experience was pretty good because obviously there's a lot of leg room. There's a nice modern cabin, obviously very updated since Caribbean has taken delivery of MAX 8s and replaced its entire fleet. The only complaint I would say that I really have is that the IFE on the aircraft doesn't really make sense in my opinion, because People complain that yes, there aren't any IFE screens in economy class and you have to use a device to stream to it, but my biggest problem is that what's the point having IFE if there really isn't anything to watch? So there were a couple movies, couple TV episodes, whatever the case is, but for me the choice was extremely limited and I really wouldn't even consider wasting my time using IFE. But that's just my personal opinion. Otherwise, I would think it's an amazing product. I think Caribbean has really stepped up. Very modern cabin, much brighter, and very smooth ride, obviously, as with a new aircraft. I don't know how it's going to survive in the long term, but it's definitely a huge upgrade over the 737-800 NGs. Definitely recommend this aircraft to anyone. I mean, not like you have a choice otherwise, but pretty good. There was no meal service or drink service. I mean, if you could ask for water if you want, but because it's just a half-hour flight, there was no big deal. Later on, you'll just see me panning through the Caribbean Airlines app. It's actually a website. The app didn't seem to work too well for me, but that's not a big deal. You can just go to the website on the in-flight Wi-Fi, and you can see movies, TV shows, listen to audio, see your progress, whatever the case is. So it's pretty informative. I think anyone looking for comfort on a budget will definitely benefit from Caribbean Plus because the prices are very reasonable. 10 US on the short haul, 25 US for medium, and 35 US for longer haul flights. Lots of legroom. I mean, obviously space seat to seat is the same as economy, but pitch is really good. I mean, I told you about the seats to avoid, but pitch is really good otherwise. Very comfortable. Seats recline just a bit more, and it's almost comparable to business class in terms of seats, in terms of forward seating. Obviously you won't get the benefits of a full meal or whatever the case is, but it's pretty good if you want to stretch your legs.
Gentlemen, welcome to Barbados. We've just landed at the Grantley Adams International Airport. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened and hand baggage securely stored until the aircraft comes to a complete stop and the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. This will indicate that we have parked at our gate position and it is safe for you to move about the cabin. Please look around your seats for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and be careful when opening overhead lockers, as items not properly stored may fall, causing injury to you or to others nearby. If you are traveling on and require assistance, please check with the ground agents in the terminal. We wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey. If you are traveling on with us on BW 4162 St. Martin and or Kingston, you are requested to remain on board. Please observe the no smoking sign. Passengers requiring deplaning assistance, please remain seated until all other passengers have disembarked, and one of your cabin crew members will be happy to assist you. For those of you leaving us here, it certainly was a pleasure having you on board this morning. And on behalf of Captain Dean Armstrong and the in-flight team, we'd like to thank you for flying with us. Do have a wonderful day. Goodbye.